back, everybody, for another great episode of Spider Steve. I'm up here with Skittles and Paige,
Hey guys.
and today is Thursday. Hopefully, everybody's having a great day today. And if you're not already subscribed to our channel, please do so now. If you would like to share our live streams and videos to get the word out, that'd be awesome. And please like or dislike our channel videos and live streams to get the views up there and running. And it's great to be back. It's great to talk to our family out here again. It's we guys, totally missed you guys. Was not the same. So it feels great to be back. Uh, so right now in Trumansburg, New York, it's 51 degrees and mostly cloudy. Now, being up in Columbia, South Carolina, it was, during the day, 70 to 80s during the day, and at night, it was like 40s and 50s at least. So, the weather is much better up in the Carolinas, of course. But we had unfinished business to take care of back here in Trumansburg, New York. Hi, Tony. Yeah, Tony. Excuse me about that. Welcome to Johnny. Sorry about that. Drew Robert Copsey. Welcome. And Brett. I still don't see no twerking yet. 80 here in southern Illinois. Wow. Man, I miss that weather. Yeah, the Carolinas, it was like awesome Carolinas. It was like 70s, 80s during the day. Nighttime, 40s, 50s at least. But, we had a lot of unfinished business. Those who don't know, we went to our insurance company place this morning, turned the paperwork in. They don't know why I got a ticket, but all three of us drivers got a ticket with that wreck. But the insurance corporation company there that we turned the paperwork into, they said I shouldn't have got a ticket. They don't know why I got a ticket. And they told us to keep fighting. And hopefully it goes away because they don't see me being in the wrong. But all the damages that we got, I mean, the whole back end, the sides of the trunk, the whole back end, and the whole underneath is just totally messed up. And they call it total loss. And they told Skittles when she turned the paperwork in that we will get something out of it, but if it comes out to be in our favor, then we get a new car. Which, I don't believe is, my fault. I mean, I don't know who's in here now or who was here earlier, but it was on the border of VA and North Carolina, and I had my left turn signal turned on, trying to go in the left lane so I could go down the intersection. And, I tried to get in all the way down to get in, but they wouldn't let me, so I couldn't move anywhere until somebody would let me in. Well, therefore, somebody smack dab in the back of us, and then a third car hit the second car. And I got what they call improper stopping ticket. The second driver got charged for tailgating. Is that what it was?
What?
The second car.
Yeah.
The third car got totaled like for tickets for tailgating and texting on their phone. So I don't I don't believe it was my fault, and either does our insurance company. So either it's going to be something that they pay us, or it could be hopefully a new car. Marked as totaled. Should be dry, but we are because that's all we got. Gotta look at the bright side. You go wherever you want to after. We had to come back to New York for a few different things. One was the fact of they couldn't and wouldn't transfer them over to South Carolina. Two, we had this apartment court thing where they're taking us to court for the security and the last month's rent or whatever. But I don't think we should have paid it because they didn't, take or anything, fix anything, or we got treated like differently totally from the other tenants. So I don't, think I. And then I also try to make arrangements with the ex landlord with trying to pay him 50 to 100 a month, but he would never return my text messages, and I tried like 20 times to make that offer with him, and he was a former cop for 20 years, and he did not accept it. He did not give us a text or call back saying, okay, that's great, at least it's something. But he's he's all about money, and yeah, that's enough said about that. So we're beating up there in Carolina, and the thing was here in New York. Um, thank goodness we got out of the court date. I texted the county clerk's office, and they could only postpone it one time, being out of state or whatever. And it's not until Monday, so at least we made it back for the next court date. So that's awesome. And what did I say? We had a prescription. This next court date next week. We have to go through the storage locker. Um, we got all of our mail. Turned the insurance papers in this morning, and let's see, closing down different cases so we could, open different things like Medicaid up at the other place in South Carolina, because we can't have one out of state and another one down there. They said that we would have to shut these down, which is totally understandable. So hopefully May we can head out and go back up that way and start a new journey. It's like I was telling a couple of our friends on Texas, not in Texas, but on Tex, that people down there are totally different. I mean, they're more friendly. They're more like using manners, like thank you, no thank you, yes sir, yes ma'am. Um, weather down there, like 70, 80s daytime, 40s, 50 at least at night. At at this, for April, I should say. And what else did you say? Oh, it's like a new journey. You don't know where everything is. You got to learn as you go. It's not conquered yet. In New York, it's pretty much, well, I know where this place is, that place, this place, that place. It's all like old, no new scenery. And I think it'd be great for a new fresh start. Hey, Den boy. Isn't it the American way to just sue? Yeah, pretty much to Johnny. We're thinking about going back there. If I think that before we head up in May, that we should try to find a place first before we go back up, because the cops can be rude asses upstate. Like downstate or whatever you want to call it, down in the anywhere from like Virginia cops and some of the Carolina cops, they're arrogant. I mean, like the accident when we got in that 3-car pileup, the Virginia troopers, they were arrogant. Like, no, sir, you were in the wrong. Like, no, I don't believe so. I had my signal on. I tried to get another lane. They wouldn't let me, so I couldn't do much. What are you supposed to do? And even my insurance company says the same thing. And then, in South Carolina, we didn't, have nothing, didn't know where to stay or nothing. So we stayed a couple nights at this one hotel out in the parking lot in our car. And the parking lot wasn't even half full. We weren't doing anything, just taking a snooze in the car and laying down. And about 4 o'clock in the morning, two cop cars come up, knocking on our windows with the mag lights, saying, "You guys need to go. The manager doesn't want you parking here." Like why? Like really? So the cops down that way are more arrogant, I believe. But the good news is you can talk on your cell phone while driving. You just can't text.
Jojo said that.
JoJo said that too.
Here we go again, Jojo.
So JoJo, if you're out there, this is for you, JoJo. You know why I pulled you over in the state of South Carolina? Section 5892248 for talking on the cell phone? No, sir, I don't. Well, yes, I do. Because JoJo from North Carolina said so. It was alright. It's a joke that I have going on with JoJo. But you can talk on your cell phone. You just can't text down there. You can. You don't have to have your car. What was it? Inspected.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have your car inspected down there. So it's like the laws in the Carolinas are more like way open. They're not so strict. It's awesome. Shit. Where am I? Way back. I got like 7-8 hours in straight, and then I started like not dozing off, but I was getting pretty tired where I really couldn't stay on the road much longer. So I stopped in, I don't know, like at a what do you call it, gas station parking lot, and I slept for 3-4 hours maybe,
Mm-hmm.
and then I hit the road again, and I finished up the trip. But that's only because that prior night I didn't know I was headed back the next night or the next morning. That night is when the cops came banging on the window, so therefore I only had like 3 hours that night, and then I drove straight, and I had a pull over for 3 to 4 hours, and then finished the rest of our trip. Hopefully, you guys understand what I'm saying with that. I'm just glad to be back. You guys are family to us. Was not the same not talking to you guys. So, Johnny, are you going back to the Carolinas? We hope so. Hopefully in May. We're not going to go without having a place in lined up because staying in parking lots it's all right, but you never know if a cop's going to knock on your window asking you to move. So hopefully we'll finish settling things here and getting the place lined up down there. Hopefully I'm not boring everybody. I seen it's like 6 or 7 people down the floor, but I'm trying to answer some questions going on here. Oh, Skittles is in here too, so she's talking too. But hi, Dunboy. Hi to Johnny. We can get a new vehicle that you can have more room in to stretch out and store some things in the back. Well, the car that we got, it's a 4-door sedan. I think about the size of it. I mean, we got like the back seats loaded with our stuff like blankets and drinks, and the trunk is all damaged now, but it has some things in it. Just can't keep too much in the trunk because it doesn't shut, and there's a lot of chances that rain could drip inside of the trunk. Hi, Michelle. You see you back. As they call you, Dean, I guess. And to Johnny, we call it Tony. So welcome back, Tony. You get a good idea on finding a place. If nothing else, better for your health. that swelling isn't good. You're telling me there, Michelle. My feet are like aching. Well, my feet are normally like, yeah, my feet aren't swollen really. It's just from my ankles that are like puffed out all the way, and then part of my legs are getting a little bit swollen. Like not swollen, but you could tell that they're swollen or whatever I should say. So it's not good. And tonight I'm gonna try to sleep in my trunk, like when you were kids, how you sometimes could put the seat down and put your feet through the trunk and your head would be towards the back seat. I'm going to give that a try. Hey, JoJo, what's up? We're live, guys. Damn straight we are. We missed you guys so much. It was not the same without you guys. Hey, Tony, Michelle, Dean, Britt. Oh, that was you. Oh, well, Skittles. Then Johnny Skittles, Mr. Judd. They don't like loitering. Who doesn't? The hotel or like South, like enforcement? They're just lucky I was tired, because if I wasn't tired, I would tell that cop where to go, because, yeah, that wouldn't have been a good sight, though. Andy Taylor's? What the heck is Andy Taylor's? Hey, baby babes. What's up? Hey, Joe. Joe. Da-dum-ba-da-da-da-da. Hubby is home. Gotta run. Alright, Michelle, you got it. Don't delete this stream so I can watch later. You never know there, Michelle. I'll try to leave it up. How about that? Who cares if you have a massive headache there, Skittles? Just kidding. You can always stay at the rest stop off the interstate. You can never get kicked out. I wasn't by the interstate though. I was already like dead smack in the center of Columbia. But I see what you're saying, Britt. Some of those places I don't trust though. Like you gotta watch out because like some of the truck areas at nighttime can get brutal. I heard a lot of stories about that. Some of these truck drivers.
Paige is over your shoulder.
Paige. Don't mind the messy car, but Paige is in the back window. Oh, by the way, they seen her pulling the chain earlier.
Oh, did they?
They thought it was damn cute. When Britt saw it too, she thought it was cute and adorable. Say hi, guys. Paige? Paige. Say hi. No? So, yeah. Hey! Hey!
Beat you to it, Dean.
No, because it's not the same when Skittles does it. Speaking of cop, there goes a Popo 50. I smell bacon. Yeah, but you did it wrong. You didn't make the mojo with it.
I don't know how you do that.
Don't tell her how to do the mojo.
There goes Smiley.
Because it won't be the copies you. She doesn't know how to do it right.
I can't do that with my keyboard.
Good. Because only Den can do that. It wouldn't be the same if everybody else copied Den.
Thirsty much?
Nope. So I asked for a can of soda.
Couldn't find it.
And Skittles wouldn't find it for me because she said I can't look and can't find it. Well, she looked, but she said she claims she couldn't find it. She hands me my 2-liter. So that's all I got to drink is my 2-liter because she didn't want to find it. Baby Vape's got it. Yeah, Babes might do that, but she doesn't know. It's not this is it. Only Den is allowed to do that.
No, it don't do it with my computer. See, I go here and I press it.
Well, that's because you're not supposed to.
Guys, look at this one. Show them this one. I love it. Right there. He's busy.
So apparently this is Skittles keyboard, and she tries to push it, but it doesn't do anything. It says not supported or something like that. There's JoJo. He's crying. He's crying because when I get over by a cop and I tell him that it's all right, JoJo told me, they're yelling at him for it. So he's crying like that. No, just kidding. Shit. Dan, boy. Sorry, there, JoJo. It's not the same. Not picking on you, boy. Oh, by the way, I got pulled over on the way back by the South Carolina trooper. And I told them that story. They said they're looking for you. They want to talk to you. They told me it was illegal in South Carolina. Just kidding. Just kidding.
There's you and Paige. Move over. That's my pillow.
Well, what's going on with her? No, I did not click on it.
You have to check that out.
What? The videos?
To Johnny.
Yeah.
Should check it out.
I just might. Sounds like I should. You speak for me there, Skittles. Skittles, you want me to put you in timeout?
Go to
Go ahead.
the last video and click the link.
Where's Vapes going? Oh, Got you. Just read it. Yeah, we'll talk to you later, baby babes.
Which one did he say?
Later, guys. Later.
Last video is.
Last video.
What did he say?
Last time video. Here, click on the link.